Afternoon. I'm Gary Forsberg from Central Christian College of the Bible, giving an illustration video for the class Preaching Artfully. Um, some of it was reminded for a text in Ruth chapter 1, verses 1 through 18. Title is Uncommon Commitment. In 2012, a woman by the name of Veronica Shanklin was working as a marketing officer for 7 different community colleges in Chicago, Illinois. Like most people in their careers, she needed to decide if she wanted to settle or pursue her ambitions in her career. With this, she was contemplating moving to a larger market, which would be either Atlanta or California. But then she received a frantic phone call from her mother. Her grandmother, who's also known as Mama Nell, had become aggressive and physically lashed out at her mom. Her mom had shared a home with her grandma in Dallas since she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. This trauma revealed the onset of dementia as well for her mother. With her mother's onset of dementia and being traumatized by the progression of Mama Nell's condition, Veronica had to make a decision. She could, A, either stay and continue pursuing her career, which would pay for her grandmother's moving to a nursing home, as well as being able to hire a caregiver to live with her mother. Or B, with devotion, pack everything, move 900 miles away to Dallas and become her mother's primary caregiver and oversee her grandmother's care in a nursing home. Veronica chose option A. She told herself when she quit her job, quote, I'm going home for a while to help my mom take care of my grandma and then go back to my life, she thought. When her mother received this, the problem is her mother received the same diagnosis within a year of uh, of her being there. She also has uh, Alzheimer's, and now her temporary decision became her permanent commitment. Fully accepting her situation and loving her mother and grandmother, she settled in. She now had to face her financial aspects of her decision. She couldn't work full time. She had to find jobs that paid well, and barely cover the costs of her care. She had empathy for people who were in a similar situation, and since she's made this permanent, she decided to found a nonprofit group called Dementia Care Warriors, which would help Texan caregivers of loved ones in the um, same category circumstance that she has. Kind of look at kind of the moral of the story is, your true loyalty and commitment to someone is it reveals itself in the face of emergency. God shows your priorities in life, and you must act on them with urgency. And you love someone, you will sacrifice yourself to serve the ones you love. In Ruth chapter 1, Ruth has made a similar decision in her life. She was either to stay and be comfortable and devote herself to whom um, she loved, and then move with them, uh, regardless of the outcome. I would reflect on the people around you and your relationships with Jesus, and ask yourself a question: Do you know your true priorities in this life, and are you willing to sacrifice your own aspirations for the sake of the ones you love? Will you do that same? Will you do the same if you are called by God? Thank you.